hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing is getting money.
Show a nigga some
Them
love,
a hate
nigga.
pa me, turn snake pa me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them a hate pa me, turn snake pa me, and they do me like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Them a hate pa me, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate.
Tell your friends about me.
People, it's a Thursday. My God, the 19th, people of February. Everybody must go crazy. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hates. Call me what you wanna call me. And people, this is I Hate Crime. Yes, people, I'm your unprofessional internet shenanigans reporter. That means I surf the algorithm from platform to platform, seeing what the latest crime is happening in these internet streets. If you're new or existing to the channel, grand day to you. Look, people, I got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the tea. Yep. If you're new or existing to the channel, grand day to you. Whatever time zone you are located at, grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening, people. Yes, people, another crime stream, people. Oh, always remember when you come over here, people.
I'm the president, I'm the emperor, I'm the king. I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Your ass belongs to me.
So, people, yes, over at Crime TV, people, we are delving into the latest crime news that's been popping up on the algorithm, people, yes. And today's topic, people, listen to this right now. Benjamin Mendy vindicated after years in court, people. Round of applause. He got accused of SA, people. And he got vindicated. Cut that shit off. Got you off. The question I have, people: should false rape accusers be prosecuted? Should the women who falsely accuse men, meaning, people, they are lying, people, lying on the man, lying on his name, should these women be sent to prison, people? Let me know. This is what we're going to discuss today. But bloody people, always remember there are two rules and two rules only over here. The first rule is do not piss off the host. Yesterday, I banned another person. Just straight away. I did it live. Everybody saw it. Just banned him. I ain't got time for the rubbish. I ain't got time for people who's gonna get on my nerves. If you're just being a nuisance, straight ban. You know what I mean? Straight ban. Anywho, people, second rule. If in doubt, now listen to this one. Open up your listening ears. If in doubt, refer to first rule. And if you do not understand, feel free to slide into the comments and say, Mr. Hates, I do not understand. I'm hard of hearing. People, I shall give you a good old slap like this. Knock some sense, slap some sense into your noggin and get you jogging.
She.
Oh baby, oh baby. God, my God. Oh, people, British people, it is raining again. God. It is raining again, people. My Lord, it's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. Those are the kind of bars you should already know. Those are the kind of bars you should already know, people. Do you know your nursery rhymes? Do you know your nursery rhymes? Do the people of the 1900s still remember your nursery rhymes? Your nursery rhymes. People sliding, let me know. Do you still remember your nursery rhymes? Who remembers this one right here? Oh shit, who remembers it? People, who remembers this one? Oh, the raindrops. Oh, no, you don't go like that, people. You don't go like that. It goes, hold on. You know what? How does it go? It goes, oh, the rain, if all the raindrops were lemon gum and gumdrops, oh, what a day it will be. Standing aside with your mouth open wide. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a day it will be. Shit. Who knows? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hold on, let me just check. People, hold on. Let me go over here. People, we in the court, people. Is another session of, where's the logo? I gotta put the logo up to let people know. Gotta put the logo up and let people know what's going on. Yeah. Shit, there it is. Round of applause. Internet court of public opinion. Everyone is welcomed. Black, white, Asian, straight, gay, lesbian, transformer. Everybody's welcome here. Just know that we have jokes here, people. You know what I mean? I ain't afraid to speak to no one. Oh, it is, people. There you go. This is oh my God, here it is. It goes, if all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, so what a rain that would be. That's it. I was like, oh, what a day it would be, people. I said it wrong. Go, if all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, so what a rain that would be. Standing aside with your mouth open wide. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. That's how it goes. You gotta get that right. Oh, baby. People, don't forget, head over to I Hate Crime. That's the second channel. I Hate Everyone is the main channel, people. Over here, look at that. I Hate Everyone. We got over 800 citizens. We got some videos right there. I got the latest video out right there. Go check that out. You know what I mean? Where's my tea? Put my tea right here. People, got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When they pick up the tea, I drink the tea. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, and Kick. So let me check what's going on over at. Let's see. So what's the schedule, people? Let's head over here. So I'll put today, people. We're gonna cover the Benjamin Mendy Benjamin Mendy vindicated after years in court. So people, this footballer got accused of SA people, and he got vindicated, not guilty on all of his charges. The question again, people, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? You know what? Let me get my goddamn... People, I need to get my goddamn notes out. Get your notes out. Oh, that was... Gonna get my notes out. And... Get my notes out. Where's that? Go like that. Go like that. There you go, baby. Oh my god. Charles, you're messing up the sound. There you go, baby. There you go. That's what you meant to do. I don't. Maybe I shall put my tea. Maybe I should. And go like that. I wonder if that's big enough. And maybe I should put my tea. I put my tea right there. You get what I'm saying? Put my tea right there. And then I stand over here. How's that look, people? So again, we're going to cover the Benjamin Mendy story. We're going to cover that, and then the latest crime all over the world. And usually I will start off with Bible reading for grandma, people. You know we got to do Bible reading for grandma. But I'm going to leave that for the end of the stream. I'm going to leave it to the end of the stream. And yeah, so anyway, let's surf the internet, people. Let's surf the goddamn internet. Again, people, I'm your host, Bad Guy, the Entertainer. This is Crime TV, the internet court of public opinion. Anybody can slide through, give their opinions. But let's surf the algorithm, baby. Let's surf the algorithm. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, hit that share, hit that follow. My God, people. Let's see what's going on. Let's head over to the goddamn metro. Round of applause for the goddamn metro. They're useful for something. Everybody got their cup of tea? I got my cup of tea ready. Let me take a sip.
Where's my yak? Where's my yak? Oh.
Yeah, got my cup of tea, and it's Yorkshire. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the metro. So, man dead and boy fighting for life after double stabbing at skate park, people. Lord of mercy. Let's have a look at this right here, baby. Let's have a look at this. Let's see this. What's going on? Another stabbing. Jeez. Let's see what's going on, people. Let's get it like that. Oh yeah. Let's get it. You know what? Let's get it. I think that's good, you know. Then I won't have to use the big screen. You get what I'm saying? Then I don't have to use the big screen. Hold on. Let me just. I'm gonna put the T here. Yeah. Yeah, people, let's get to the reading. Let's get to the reading. So again, people, man dead and itchy. People got itchy in the room, in the courtroom. Man just brought his toy into the courtroom. Yeah, you know what? I'm just leave him alone. If you hear some squeaking, it's people is Itchy in the background. If people don't know who Itchy is, let me show you who Itchy is. Jesus Christ, Itchy. I'm gonna leave him be. Where's Itchy? People, they People, there you go. Walking the dog, man. I'm going to show you who Itchy is. Look at this shit right here.
I'm your host,
Yeah.
bad guy, the entertainer.
Shit,
Hey.
round of applause. Bloody hell. Yeah, go on.
Okay, Mr. Hate.
Yeah.
And I am joined with Itchy.
Yeah.
Look, he's running off now. People walking the dog, Itchy at me.
Yeah. Where is Itchy? Let me show you something. Where is he? There he is, people. Give him a round of applause for Itchy.
I think one place that I will go on.
Yeah, we don't care, mister. We don't care. Give him a slap. Shut up. Yeah, we got shit to do. Anyway, that's Itchy. So if you hear squeaking in the background, it's Itchy squeaking his toy. And I can't be bothered to shoo him at the courtroom. People got stuff to do. Anyway, let's get to this. Man dead and boy fighting for life after double stabbing at skate park. People, it's our neighborhood friendly white folk. Sam Corbishley, give him a round of applause because he's white. He's British. He's white and he's British. Let's go crazy for Sam. Writing for the Metro. Anyway, Sam, what you got? What you got for us, son? What you got for us, son? What you got for us? Shit. So, people, it says right here. It says right here. Bloody hell, it says right here. All right. Let me get myself sorted. So it says right here, a man has been killed and a teenage boy is in a critical condition in hospital after they were stabbed at a Northampton skate park. Police and paramedics were called to the park in Ringway in the Briar Hill area on Wednesday at 3:45 p.m. Following reports that two people have been stabbed during an altercation, the man, aged in his 20s, was declared dead at the scene. Oh my gosh. While the teenager was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries, he remains in critical condition. My Lord. Jesus, watch over him, watch over him. North Hampshire police said 4 people, 2 teenage boys, a man and a woman, have been arrested. Sam, look at this, Sam. You spelling mistakes, Sam. My God, Sam, you deserve a slap for this. Bean Sam Corbishley, who works for the Metro. You should reread what you have written, sir, and use a spell checker, sir. North Hampshire police said 4 people, 2 teenage boys, a man and a woman, have been arrested and remain in custody as part of a murder investigation. My Lord. It says here, Detective Chief Inspector Tory Harrison of the East Midlands Special Operations Unit said this is a tragic incident in which a man has sadly lost his life. Me people, man. Too young. And a teenage boy is in a critical condition. Our thoughts are firmly with both their families at this difficult time. We know incidents of this nature can be a cause of concern within the neighborhood and wider community. And I would like to offer our reassurance that we have a team of dedicated officers working at pace to establish what has happened. So, Again, people, man dead and boy fighting for life after double stabbing at skate park. Ain't no comments on this because they ain't put the comments. People, let's continue. Let's continue to see what's going on in the internet streets. Actually, people, what's your thoughts about this right here? Does anybody know anything? Does anybody want to snitch? If you want to snitch, you can snitch over here. Come on, get in. Yes. Let us know. Give us the exclusive snitch. Good Lord, good Lord.
Where's my yak? Where's my yak? Oh.
People, again, the main question for this whole show is, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? If you want to leave your thoughts in the comments, leave your thoughts in the comments as we surf the algorithm for the latest crime, baby. Let's move on. Let's move on. So it says here, chilling. Woman says she doesn't know what to write in her husband's obituary after he shot her in the face and then took his own life in a murder-suicide attempt. Jesus Christ. Whoa. People, what's your thoughts on straight away? That one capture straight away is a madness by Raindrops Media. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. People, don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow. Again, I'm your host, Bad Guy of Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me Bad Guy, call me Mr. Hate, call me Sexy Man in the red suit. Sexy Man. Women should call me that. I don't want men. Listen, I don't want men to call me that. Put a goddamn pause on that. Because I'm straighter than 180 degrees. You know what? Okay. Let's see what's going on. So again, chilling. Woman says she doesn't know what to write in her husband's that's a obituary, people. Obituary. Bloody hell. I said obituary. What the hell am I thinking? Slap some sense into my head, man. My God, I lost the plot with that one. Anyway, she woman, people, let's do that shit again, man. Got it. You know what I mean? You gotta do that again. Bloody do it again.
Do that again, another take.
Okay. Chilling. Woman says she doesn't know what to write in her husband's obituary after he shot her in the face. Lord have mercy. And then took his own life in a murder-suicide attempt. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Let's look at this video right here, people. Let's see what's going on.
No, Friday. Because I got to look at him to make sure he dressed right and all that. To make sure he's appropriate. Make sure he look good going away from here. Yeah. So I don't even know how that's going to make me feel. I've not seen this man since this has happened. I have not talked to this man since this happened. Know that God has you. My ex just tried to. Yolanda Mack inboxed me. I'm not going to read your thing out personally about your ex. I don't blame you for doing what you feel is right. You married your husband. For good, for bad, for better, for worse, to death do us part. And death did us part. You tried to kill me, and look what happened to you. My God. So, with that being said, I got to get off of here because I got to figure out something to write on this paper. Unless I take the motherfucker down there and tell her to do it herself. Write anything you want to write on there, honestly.
Jesus Christ, people. My Lord. What would you do? Your partner just lifts up the blicky, aims it at your face, a bus shot in your face for no reason. You wake up, let's say it's 2 months, you wake up and people tell you your partner shot you in your face and shot and killed himself. What would you even say in his obituary? And then you gotta bury him. That's people. What's your thoughts, man? What would you say? Let's watch this one more time, man. Let's watch this one more time. Jeez.
No, Friday. Because I gotta look at him to make sure he dressed right and all that. To make sure he's appropriate. Make sure he look good going away from here. Yeah. So I don't even know how that's gonna make me feel. I've not seen this man since this has happened. I have not talked to this man since this happened.
People. That's crazy. What was going through his head? Yo, was it some debt or something? Like, when I hear stories like this, it's usually about money. Like, man in some secret gambling debt, or he owes people certain money. I don't know, mad amount of money. No, people. There's people out here. When it comes to money, money changes people, you know. Especially if you're giving money, you're lending people money. That's why with me, let me tell you something. When it comes to money exchanges with people, if someone comes to me and asks me to borrow money, I don't give them the money, you know. Here's a tip, people. If I'm gonna give them, I just give the money. If it's an amount that I don't care about, I'll be like, here's the amount, go, here it is. And even if I say, you'll pay me back then, and if they don't pay back, I don't care. If they don't pay back, I just know that I'm not gonna give you no goddamn money again. Because if that's how you operate, when you can't keep to your words, I can't operate with you. But I won't care. But again, if it's an amount that I don't care about, I don't care about it anymore. I just know I can just cut you off and send you to the phantom zone. But if it's money, what was I saying? If it's money, if you're gonna pay me back, you pay me back, cool, whatever. But again, borrowing now, you keep to your word, borrow the money. But if it's a big amount of money, I need that money ASAP. If you're gonna tell me this date, I expect it on this date. I don't expect it the day after. No, man. It has to be on that date. Why give me my money that I gave to you the day after, knowing that you was going to give me the money the day after? It don't make no sense. Why didn't you just say you're going to give me on that day? You understand? Why say you're going to give me money that we arranged on that date for it to come on tomorrow? You know what tomorrow is, people? Tomorrow. If I say I want my money now, why is it coming tomorrow? If you didn't know, tomorrow is the updated version of tomorrow. Back in the day, they said tomorrow, meaning tomorrow. But now we put tomorrow. I know some yo. Come on, I hit that like. I'm just educated. You'd be surprised that people don't actually know that. Here's a tip. If someone asks you to borrow some money, listen to this tip right here, people. If someone asks you to borrow some money, ask for their bank card. And you're probably thinking, why? Ask for the bank card and ask for the PIN as well. Because they don't need the bank card, the PIN, because they ain't got no money, right? And then when the day come, they say the money are forward into the bank account, then you can draw out the money yourself. You understand? Say yes, I want your bank cards and your PIN. And if they say nah, it means that if they don't want to give you the bank card and the PIN, and they say nah, it means that they didn't really want the money. You understand why? They're not desperate for it. So there's your tip, people. Let's see what everyone's saying about this right here, man. God damn, this long. Anyway, people, it says, write him, oh bitch, you weary, I would put. Many men, many men wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Now these pussy niggas put money on my head. Go on and get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. I'm the dime in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happen every time. I'm the greatest, something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block with the bundles. I've been knocked on the humble. Swing the ox when I'm rumble. Show your ass what my gun do. Got a temper, nigga. Go ahead, lose your head. Turn your back on me, get claps and lose your legs. I walk around, gun on my waist, chip on my shoulder till I bust a clip in your face. Pussy, this beef ain't over. Many men wish death for me, Lord. I don't cry about it. People, I ain't sung that song for years. I still got the cadence in my mind. Let's go for that Yeah, let's go crazy. Okay then. Is everybody good? We got about 3 people on Twitter. I appreciate the 3 people that are on Twitter. Go tell your man them, your gal them. We are live. The main question is, listen to this. Set it down, man. The main question is, the whole topic is, Benjamin Mendy has been vindicated from being accused of sexual assault. And the main question is, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? Should they be sent to jail? I want to hear from women, can't just women just drop a message? We all know what the men's going to say, but I want to hear what the women think. You know what I mean? I want to know what the women saying that, yeah. My God. So here, people, let's get to this right now. Don't forget, people, I got the tea on the table. Hold on. I got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, guess what? I drink the tea.
Where's my yak? Oh.
Yorkshire tea. If anybody works at Yorkshire tea, I need Yorkshire tea to give me a brandy right now. I got the Yorkshire. Love that. I got my flags. Look, I'm using it. The reason why the table's moving because I'm Professor Xavier. I got Professor Xavier's powers from X-Men. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, people. Shit, round of applause. Shit. Anyway, settle down. Anyway, it says yeah. Breaking. So, video of a man who found a toddler wandering alone on a back street in River Rouge, Michigan, is going viral. Some people simply should not be parents. Man saved that little white baby right there. Jesus. Every heart, man, feel the spirit of the Lord. Oh. Save that little white baby. Save him. White skin shall not be wasted on this planet Earth. Anyway. And let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Again, people. Video of man who found a toddler wandering alone on a back street in River Rouge, Michigan, is going viral. Michigan, that's the state, innit? And is Detroit the capital of Michigan or something like that? Let me know, American people. I'm British. I don't know everything.
This shit crazy. Okay. I don't know whose son this is, but found them walking on the back street of River Rouge. I'm up here at the River Rouge police station now, about to take him in there. He was just walking down the back street crying. I called to hunt the horn, then nobody answered.
Jesus. What is going on? What's going on in Michigan? This is the second story I've covered of a kid being left out in the streets of, I don't know if it's Detroit. Where's River Rouge? What's that? Is that Detroit or something? I don't know. I should actually Google it, but I can't be bothered. I should Google it. You know what? I will Google it. The question is, was it the right thing to do to take the baby in the car? You let me know. I tell you my opinion. Either way, it's a sticky situation. But if you, at the end of the day, you know if you got good intentions or bad intentions. This man clearly has good intentions. You're not gonna just leave the baby. What, you're gonna walk the baby to the police station? How? I don't know how. The only thing I know, when you're in America, you need a goddamn car, man. Like, over the American people, over the UK, you can walk to the shop. It's just 5 minutes around. If you want to walk to a shop in America, you're traveling for 30 minutes. No bullshit. You're traveling to go to a shop, just a corner store, what you call it, at the bodega. Just to go to the corner store, the grocery store, man. You're driving for like 20 minutes just to go to one store. It's crazy. Over in the UK, over in the UK, you can go to the grocery store with your pajamas on. It's just 2 minutes, 5 minutes, just depending, you know what I mean? Just walking down the road. If you want to go to a corner store in America, you need to fucking, excuse my French, goddamn it. You need to bloody, I need to be mindful of my language. You need to bloody book a horse and carriage. Like it's bloody Red Dead Redemption. You know the horse, you have to book one of those in America to go to a bloody corner grocery store to get a chocolate bar. And then you have to pay tax on the chocolate bar. It's mad. You have to pay tax on a chocolate bar. You have to pay tax on a chocolate bar. Shit. Yeah, take the baby. If you got good intentions, you take the baby to safety. You're not gonna, you know what I mean? Take the baby to safety. Man's going to the police station. Clearly, whoever was looking after the baby, wasn't watching the baby. People, they didn't give a goddamn about the baby's well-being. Let me show you something. Give yourselves a round of applause. What was I gonna do? I was gonna go. How you spell Detroit? Here is see people. I goes, not all heroes. Look at this right here. I said, not all heroes wear capes, people. That's my little article right there. So what happened in this one? Let me read this. So I said, heartbreaking video of a Detroit man finding a 6-year-old walking alone in freezing temperatures, people. And so Joshua Fred saw the child 6 years old walking alone with no shoes or hat on. He walked with her for safety and recorded the interaction. Have I got the video? Look at this right here. This is crazy. I show you. Here it is. So what's it? Tequila Anderson allowed her 6-year-old daughter to walk over 10 blocks to school alone in freezing Detroit temperatures. Look, Joshua Fred saw the child, walked her to safety and recorded the interaction to protect himself while making sure she arrived at school safely, people. So he's like, you know what? To make sure there's no funny people think I'm not on funny thing, I'm gonna record myself. Same with this man right here. He knows that, yo, it's gonna look funny. I'm a black man with dreads. Just snatching up this little white little baby off the road and bringing him into my car. That sound mad, people. Nah, you gotta record that. That is, nah. I'm concerned. There's nobody about. I've got good intentions. I need to get this baby to safety because I don't know what's going on. But I don't want, if someone's watching, I don't want to be accused of being on some Epstein business. You know what I'm saying, people? People, Bon, Jeffrey Epstein, give him 5 slaps. 1, 2. Where's Jeffrey? Actually, get his face up. Get his up. Where you are, you bastards. There you are. There he is, people. 5 slaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and people 5. You bastard. You give him 2 more slaps. Just cause. Yep. Make me feel good. Yep. You know what I mean? Yeah, that made me feel good. So where was we now? Let's look at this. Look at this right here.
This little girl, man. Oh, I found this little girl walking past my crib, man. By herself, cold, man. Who fucking daughter is this, bro? Thank God I seen her. Somebody else could have just walked past and picked this little girl up, bro. These people is crazy out here, bro. She's out here walking by herself. How old is you? 6? Man. If that ain't crazy, bro. Out here with no fucking hat, no shoes. Thank God I fucking seen her. So sick ass people out here. Thank God I seen this little girl, bro. And this shit got me so mad and angry. Bro, I just seen her walking, bro. She said she go to this school. I'm trying to make sure she go to this school. I already called the police. I'm gonna sit here and make sure because if she not, I'm going to the police go.
Yep, I got you. Baby girl, who's the teacher? Miss Alexander. Okay, go on up there.
That's the teacher here?
Yeah, that's her teacher here.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell the principal about that.
Yeah, man, because whoever her fucking parents is, that's fucked up, bro.
That's the nicest thing to do.
Okay.
Look, I just seen her walking. I don't know what. I'm trying to make sure she is student here.
Okay. Yeah, she is.
She is? Y'all know her?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
appreciate
thank
it.
you, baby. You was walking by yourself? Thank you. You was walking by yourself? Where is it? Come right here.
She probably scared because she been walking for about 10 blocks.
Where your sister?
She probably scared. So many people just pulled up on that little girl. I'm so happy I seen her.
Thank you, baby. God gonna bless you too.
I'm so happy I seen her.
Yes. Thank you. You safe now.
That's a
okay?
good man, right?
Your sister
People,
with you?
that's a good man right there, you know. Yeah, man, that's a good man. That's a good man right there. So what's this update? Detroit man rescues 6-year-old walking. Is he a predator? So what's it say here?
You remember the man from Detroit who went viral after he found a 6-year-old girl shivering and walking alone in the snow, and he made sure that she got to school safe? 32-year-old Joshua Threat is back in the news again after a woman is claiming that he's not the good Samaritan that he's pretending to be.
Oh, people. Let's see what's going on. This is people, the internet streets gotta eat. Regardless, people. Hate, don't discriminate. Ooh, baby. Ooh, drama.
And he's a superhero and all that stuff. Because it's crazy. He's not. Because he's not a good person at all.
Okay.
This is Brianna Spivey, and she went on Facebook Live to tell the story of an interaction she had with Joshua Threat that had everybody confused and wondering what's wrong with her. Brianna says that she too was mesmerized by Joshua's good deeds. So she jumped into his DMs to ask him, what's up? Can I get your number? He sent her the number, and they started chatting, talking about getting to know each other. Then he said, I'll hit you up later so we can link up. Around 4 o'clock in the morning, Brianna gives him her address, and he goes to pick her up and brings her back to his house. And that's when Brianna says
Number one, I need to see receipts, people. If you watch Judge Judy enough, you pick up some things, you know what I mean? Watch Judge Judy. All this is just talk at the moment. I need to see evidence. Because the evidence I saw previously here was a man seeing a child walking alone with no hat or shoes, recording the interaction, taking it to school. Yeah. And he's so overwhelmed with what the hell is going on, how you do this to kids, crying. He said he called the police and he's going on his way. Don't seem like a predator to me. But I don't know, people. And then you got this woman who was mesmerized, people. Mesmerized. Don't forget, mesmerized by the good deeds. And she wanted to slide in. Said, he looks nice. Slide in. Have a chat. Man sends the number. And then what? Go on.
he turned out not to be such a nice person after all.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He stood up with his pants down, butt naked, no shirt, no pants, black ankle socks, that's it. With a magnum on the bed. So I said, this is what you invited me over here for? He said, what did you think was supposed to happen at 4:30 in the morning?
What's supposed to happen 4:30 in the morning? What is a woman going to a man's house in 4:30 in the morning to read the Bible? People are going to read Genesis chapter 23 later. By the way. You go to a man's house, 4:30. This is her story, you know. You can't make this shit up, man. I don't know. Can you make this shit up? Here's the story. What I've heard so far. This man, Joshua, yeah, does this good deed by rescuing a 6-year-old girl from the freezing streets of Detroit, and it goes viral. This woman right here, look at her face. Look at her face. Is that her real hair? Or is it Jaspreet's hair, people? From India. Let me know. Let me have a guess. Have a guess. You want a closer look? Oh no, man. She needs to jump. You can. Here's my trick for knowing if a black woman has real hair, people. You want to know? This is how you know from real hair. Real hair and fake hair. Just tell her to jump up and down. Tell her to jump up and down. Tell her to... People. Black women. I grew up in a household full of women, so I know some shit.
Meredith.
If I'm talking false, if I'm lying with the devil's tongue, let me know. But the reason why, because real hair bounces. You get what I'm saying? You know when you see white women that have it and they flick their hair, white, and they go white women. White. When you see those white Nubian queens, you just flick their hair, it just bounces. Even with black girls, just anyone's hair, Indian, black or whatever, real hair, it bounces. But when it's fake, it don't move. It doesn't have the same bounce. There you go, people. That's some goddamn trivia for you. If I'm lying, they say, yo, you're lying. That's how you can tell. That's not to say there's nothing wrong with women wearing extensions and wearing weaves or whatever. I don't care. If you want to look nice, you can look nice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Man still give you the tree trunk same way. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what you put on your head. Man will give you the tree trunks same way. So, what we were saying, so she slides into his DM, they talking, he gives her the number and whatever, chat to you later, probably chatting, she's feeling him. What's the reason why she slid into the DM? Because, oh yeah, you rescued, she was attracted, she probably found him attractive, and on top of that, man's probably a local hero at the same time. So she slid into the DM and say, the pom-pom are pair people. That's what it's doing. That's what was going on. They chatting, and man says, come over 4:30. She comes over to the yard, or did he go? Hold on, let's go back.
What's wrong with her? Brianna says that she too was mesmerized.
Yeah, I think that's her real hair, people. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was just use the straighteners to just press it down, or maybe the hot comb. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
By Joshua's good deeds.
Mesmerized.
So she jumped into his DMs to ask him what's up.
So she jumped into the DMs.
Can I get your number? He sent her the number.
And she asked for his number.
And they started chatting, talking about getting to know each other. Then he said, I'll hit you up later so we can link up. Around 4
And he said, I will hit you up later.
o'clock in the morning, Brianna gives him her address. And he...
So 4 o'clock in the morning, the girl gives him the address. So the girl's saying, come over to her yard 4 o'clock in the morning.
He goes to pick her up and brings her back to his house. And that's when...
So she gives her his address at 4 o'clock in the morning. He goes over to pick up to take her back to his. If it weren't about nothing and you just wanted to just chat, why are you going to his house? Do you have family in your house? If you got family in your house, why not just chat in the kitchen if it's just a friendship? You understand what I'm saying? If there's a people about, why are you going back to his yard 4 o'clock in the morning? What? To read the Bible? Okay.
Brianna said...
We're running with these people. We're running with this.
He turned out not to be such a nice person after all.
No.
He stood up with his pants down, butt naked, no shirt, no pants, black ankle socks, that's it. With a magnum on the bed. So I said, this is what you invited me over here for? He said, what did you think was supposed to happen at 4:30 in the morning?
What was supposed to happen in 4:30 in the morning, people? She went to his yard. She told him to pick me up. Let's go to your yard.
I was like, well, you told me that we was going to get to know each other and we was going to be able to hang out tomorrow. That's why I was okay with you coming and being able to vibe with you just in the little time we was going to have together. He gets upset, start putting his clothes on. Yeah, it's cool. The vibe's just off anyway over here. It's not going well anyway. I could just drop you off type thing. Getting irritated.
After Brianna went to go get...
So, man takes her back to his house, people. 4:30 in the morning, remember? He goes to the room. He gets butt naked, people.
Pause.
He throws the condom, the magnum on the bed because black men are well hung. It says in the encyclopedia. She comes into the room, Rihanna, and she's shocked. She's like, oh, how dare you? I came here to read the Bible. I thought we was getting to know each other. That's what she's saying. I thought we was getting to know each other. He's like, I just picture. What do you think we're doing in my yard 4:30 in the morning to read the Bible? He puts on his clothes. Hold on.
Get her coat and her bag.
He gets upset, start putting his clothes on. Yeah, it's cool. The vibe's just off anyway over here. It's not going well anyway. I could just drop you off type thing. Getting irritated.
After Brianna went to go get her coat and her bag so she could leave, she says he walked her to the door and then pumped fake like he was gonna take her home. But he just locked the door and left her standing outside in the cold. She says she had to take multiple buses to get home to her kids, and he never once checked to...
So, listen to this right here, people. So, This woman right here, Rihanna. I'm going to tell you the story from the POV of Mr. Hey Everybody. So this woman right here, Rihanna, a mother of 3 kids, people, saw the viral clip of Joshua rescuing the 6-year-old little girl from the streets of Detroit, everybody. Enough respect on his name. From this deed, I see an upstanding man to me. Rihanna was mesmerized, people. She was mesmerized by this man right here, people. So she slid into the DM and asked him for the number, and he said yes, here's the number. They take the number. He said, I will hit you up later. They probably had a conversation, this and that. He's like, yo, come over here 4 o'clock. So this mother, people right here, mother of 3 kids, 4 o'clock in the morning, she probably thought, you know what, you can't stay here, but I can come to yours and get to know you. So I'm just going to leave my kids 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's go over to yours and let's just get to know each other. Maybe we can read some scripture at the same time. Read about Abraham and Isaac. He picks her up like, yes, we're going to have a good conversation. We're going to read some scripture when we get back to the house. They come in. She's probably in the living room. He probably calls her into the bedroom. She goes into the bedroom. He's butt naked with the magnum on the bed, people. Whoa. She is shocked. She is astonished, people. She's like, what? What did this? I didn't come here. I thought we was coming over 4 o'clock in the morning to sit down, get to know one another, and read a bit of scripture. Maybe watch a bit of Lifetime as well. The Whitney Houston story. He was like, my God. I thought this was, you know what, let me put my clothes on. Grab her things. He grabbed her things. Opened the door. And put her outside. And closed the door. She was furious. She was like, how am I going to get back home to my 3 kids 4 o'clock in the morning? She can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
Kids, and he never once checked to see if she made it home. She says that he's a fraud and a phony, and he's just using this little girl to get clout. Everybody listen to Brianna's story because we had just been applauding this righteous black man, and we wanted to make sure that he wasn't really a demon. But after Brianna finished talking, everybody was kind of like, Brianna, you, a grown woman with kids, went to this man's house at 4 o'clock in the morning? What did you think was going to happen? And Brianna said, I was hoping for a spiritual connection.
Can't make this shit up.
Well, she didn't get a spiritual connection, but she did learn a valuable lesson. What do you think she learned? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T.
I'm going to put people. I'm putting she learned on how to be a fool. Round of applause. Thank you, T. Erica.
Live.
This was good. Give T. Erica some shine. You know what I mean? Hold on. Do this. My audience love this bit right here. I'm gonna put what's that? T. Erica. I said thank you, T. Erica. I said T. Erica. I said thank you, T. Erica. You made my stream. You famous, yeah. Yeah. Just bookmark that. Anyway, what's the next one? What we got next? Jesus, look at this right here. Okay, then. So, woman exposes her abusive baby daddy. Look at this. Why is this? I can't put the music on. Jeez. What's this you have? Hold on. Thanks, ugly. No problem. What you gonna give me for my birthday? What you want? Drunk sex. You freak you. Okay then. You know what? Let me say this. Some women just pick. Some women out here love to be in a toxic relationship. I know some of them that just love to be in them. Like, and that's not to say there aren't women that just meet some evil man them that treat them bad, and that mental hold is difficult to break out. But there's some women that love to be in a toxic relationship with a man. Because you can leave him. You're not married to him. You can leave him. But for some situations, for some women, it's hard to leave. Maybe the kids or whatever. Maybe you ain't got no money. Could be for any reason. But staying ain't gonna help the situation. You just gotta have faith that, you have to overcome the obstacle. This guy goes, she picked him, had a baby with him, stayed with him long after the first time he laid hands on her. No sympathy. Whoa. This goes, this man is gay. That's why he's beating on her. Y'all need to leave these down low men alone. God damn it. Men like this shouldn't be allowed in society. What's this lady? This the type of shit that happens when fathers spank their daughters. My father didn't hit me. This makes it okay in little girls' heads that being hit equates to love. I said what I said. Yep. Because why you record, like, I guess record it for evidence. If she's still with this guy, what's going on here? Don't lie. After all of that, she's in jail. Did you kill him? who knows if this like a legit piece up. Bloody yeah, we're moving on from here, people. Jesus Christ. Anyway, round of applause. I'm not trying to make light of it. Okay, then look at this right here. So this young lady was doing a pizza review out on the street. She was excited to try a new place and wanted to share with her followers. During her review, a police car pulls up. She explains she's just doing a pizza review, but he tells her she should go home. Do you feel the officer saw a young lady on the street in a busy city at night and wanted to make sure she was safe by telling her to go home, or did somebody report her just eating pizza on the sidewalk? Could be both. Anyway, why are women outside at nighttime standing in the streets? Women shouldn't be out in the streets at night. Women or men. Who said it was safe? Ain't nobody said it's safe at nighttime. Who taught you that? I don't give a damn how many CCTV footage. It weren't safe back in. You remember what bloody Jack the Ripper did back in the bloody days in old England? Man cut up 5 whores and left them on the street. Them were the days when man them was holding lanterns. Cause it's that dark. Have you ever been to like the a rural area in America or England, away from the city, in the forest, whatever? It is dark, people. So would you stand out, do your pizza review in that kind of darkness? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because anything can happen. You don't know what's gonna go on. Go home. Yeah, I'll put it. Yeah, if I was a policeman, I say, yeah, get out, go home. Let's see this video, man.
Good thick crust, you know?
The pizza look nice, by the way.
I think I'm about to get yelled at. Hi. I know. I was just doing a pizza review. Okay. I should have offered him a slice. Good thick crust.
Yeah, I'll be like, get your ass home. I don't think was the officer wrong for that. Let me know. Get your ass home, man. What you doing out there? We don't live in decent times anymore where you can just stand out. You know what I mean? Anyway, the cops seemed pleasant enough and weren't upset. I think it was because he considered her unsafe and didn't want anything to happen to her. Yeah, people, you gotta protect this white Nubian queen right here, man. Look at this. If she got snatched up, what a waste of white skin. Look at this white Nubian empress. Just doing a honest, not doing no OnlyFans. Just reviewing the pizza from a new pizza establishment. And the officer saw this white Nubian queen. We thought, no, she's unsafe. No. The darkness shall not get you. The darkness shall not get you, my dear. Hey. Get your ass home. God bless America. Okay, what's going on? Chicago after 6 p.m. is no joke, especially for young women, even in a nicer part of the city. Kudos to that cop. That might be the Gio Dandos near Milwaukee Avenue, rough area at night. Bloody hell. The officer must know something about the area or something that happened close by that could put her in danger. Yes, the officer's looking out. I remember one time we had to do this. Back in one place that I used to work. We had to do this campaign about make it safe for women running out in the nighttime. And that shit right there I was like, you can't make this shit up. I can't believe we're doing this. Like, women shouldn't be running around nowhere at nighttime. Why you running? Why can't you do it in the daytime? Where there's people that can see you. Why are you running around at nighttime? Why? You can make time. We all got the same 24 hours. You can make time in the daytime to do a bit of running around. Running around on your work break. We have to do a campaign about make it safe. How are you gonna make it safe? Put cameras on women when they run. That's a good. If you're gonna run around at night time, put a camera. You know what? You need those. What you call those whistle things. That alarm thing. Every woman should have like what you call it. The grape alarm. Every woman should have a grape alarm. I choose my words carefully. Anyway. My mom's got one. That should be like something given in schools or something, or university, that every woman should have like grape alarm and some pepper spray or something like that. Just cause. It shouldn't even be like an argument. It shouldn't even be a debate. We're not living in the good times where people give a shit about everyone else. Everybody don't care about nobody. That's the reality. Nobody actually cares about nobody. So you gotta protect yourself, especially in these times where everyone's loopy. There's enough loopy man out here, and also there's plenty of upstanding men out here as well. Don't forget. You know what? Let's look at this right here. Hold on. Let's look at this right here. So when Kobe, a 4-year-old husky, began digging a large hole in the yard, his owner, Chanel Bell, had no idea the dog would end up saving her home and her entire Philadelphia neighborhood. Let's look at this right here.
Chanel Bell says it started when her dog Kobe did something strange. He dug a big hole in their front yard. There's Kobe standing by it. It looks like he's trying to get the attention of people walking by. And is he sniffing something in the air?
It was very strange because he's not a digger, and he stayed by the hole. I had to practically drag him away from the hole.
She covered the hole, but then 7 days later, she says Kobe the husky did the same thing in the exact same spot, digging away like crazy.
It was highly unusual. It's not his typical behavior.
She says her intuition told her that something was up, so she grabbed a gas leak detector and tested the hole, and thank goodness she did. The results were alarming. The gas was at the highest level possible.
I was just flabbergasted. I immediately called the gas company.
Crews rushed out to repair the gas leak.
The verdict was that
People should got that Mendy magic. I'm not too sure. Yeah, she I like a girl with a round, soft face. Yeah.
I definitely had an imminent threat.
She says the crews also found gas had seeped into her home as well as her neighbors.
Do you believe that Kobe saved not only your house but your entire neighborhood?
Without a doubt, he is a true hero.
People. Who's got a dog? If you got a dog, let me know. Dog's a man's best friend. Okay then. Let's do. So people, Benjamin Mendy, vindicated after years in court. Should false rape accusers be prosecuted? People, round of applause. Yep. So people, I'm going to go on a little break, but I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, people and back. People. Again, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you wanna call me. And people, this is Hate TV, or I Hate Crime TV. People, the internet court of public opinion. People. So now, people, footballer Benjamin Mendy has been found not guilty of all charges against him following a retrial. This is by, who is this? The QEB. So it says, yeah, have a look. It says, yeah, Eleanor Laws Casey and Orla Daly representing Benjamin Mendy, who faced 10 charges of rape, attempted rape, and sexual assault. My gosh. He has now been acquitted of every one of these charges after the jury in his second trial returned unanimous not guilty verdicts. Eleanor Laws Casey and Orla Daly were instructed by Jenny Wiltshire and Peter, some last name right there, of Hickman and Rose solicitors. Okay, so he's been Benjamin Mendy. Who is Benjamin Mendy? So Benjamin Mendy, born 1994, people, a French professional footballer who plays as a left back at Stralaska Club. Bloody hell. What club was he playing at last? Anyway, after coming through to Lee Harvey, this is some French language. My God, I'm not doing all of that, man. Yo, I'm just about getting the hang of the Spanish Duolingo. Anyway, Mendy began his playing career with the club's reserve team in 2010, being promoted to the first team a year later. He remained with club until 2012. He joined Ligue 1 club Marseille. Mendy spent the next 3 seasons. Okay, and this is a bit boring. What was the last club? Was he playing for Man City? So I'm gonna read this bit. Hold on.
Benjamin Mendy has won the majority of...
Okay then, before we get into that video, let me read this first. So, okay then, rape charges and acquittals. And this is via Wikipedia, people, via Wikipedia. On 26 August 2021, Cheshire Constabulary, bloody hell, charged Mendy with 4 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault and remanded him in custody. The initial charges related to alleged offences against 3 different female complaints, all age over 16, between October 2020 and August 2021. His application for bail was refused as he had broken prior bail conditions imposed that he should not host any house parties. Manchester City suspended him pending on trial. Mendy appeared in court on the 10th September and was remanded in custody. So this 2021 to 2026, and can you imagine, everyone thought he was out here being a cat burglar. While he was in custody, Mendy was charged with 3 counts of rape. On the 7th of January 2022, he was granted bail on condition that he live at home address in Prestbury, Cheshire, not contact complainants and surrender his passport. Mendy pleaded not guilty on the 22nd of May to 7 charges of rape, 1 of attempted rape and 1 sexual assault, relating to 6 complainants. On the 1st of June, Mendy was charged with an additional rape brought forward by a new complainant. So it's all stacking up. The trial began August the 10th, 2022, people, at Cheshire Crown Court. Mendy was charged with 8 rapes, 1 attempted rape, and 8 sexual assaults. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. The jury was made up of 14 jurors, 8 men and 6 women, including 2 alternatives. All had to certify they had no connection to Manchester City, Manchester United, or the police. On the 30th of September 2022, Mendy was found not guilty of 1 charge of rape against a 19-year-old woman. Judge Stephen Everett told the jury to deliver a not guilty verdict after the prosecution decided not to pursue a guilty verdict on the 1 account. On the 13th of January 2023, Mendy was found not guilty of 6 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault, while Maturea was found not guilty of... What is that? Maturia. I don't know who's that. Is that his name? Is that his name? I don't know who that is. Why was that? I don't know. Was found not guilty of 6 counts of rape and 3 of sexual assault. The same jury could not reach a verdict on another count of rape and 1 count of attempted rape against Mendy, as well as 3 counts of rape and 3 sexual assault against... Okay, so Matori might be some next footballer or something. On the 26th of June, Mendy's retrial for his outstanding charges began at the same venue with a new jury. Metairie was tried separately for his outstanding... So it's 2 outstanding charges. 2 weeks later, Mendy was found not guilty of 1 charge of rape and 1 attempted rape. Oh, damn, people. People, I got something on the fire. Oh, no. People, gotta go get. Yeah. Almost burn up my breakfast, people. Anyway, people, again, we are covering the case of Benjamin Mendy, people. A French professional footballer who plays as a left back at some club I can't even pronounce. The Pogan. I can't even pronounce this, right? Look at this. This is a mad name. Is he playing for Man City? He's obviously not playing for Man City. I don't watch football like that. If footballers come and let me know some stuff, man. Let me know. Anyway, Benjamin Mendy vindicated of all charges of sexual assault, people. Let's look at this video by the Sunsport. Right here, people. Let's look at this right here.
Mendy has won the majority of his battle against Manchester City, over £11.5 million in unpaid wages, following his rape charge. The 30-year-old took the Premier League winners to an employment tribunal when his £500,000 a month salary was halted in 2021. Mendy stood trial twice on a string of rape and attempted rape charges, but was cleared last year. The star, who now plays for French League Two club Lorient, claimed for unauthorised deductions from his wages. Mendy has today won the fight for the
Is this shit old, people? But I forgot about this. But the whole point is, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? So this is one story right there. Benjamin Mendy, and he took Manchester City to court for the unpaid wages. But how often do men get falsely accused of rape and sexual assault? We're being a bit serious right now, because I don't know myself, so that's why I'm looking into it. I want to read. Where should we go? Let's look at this right here. No. Oh, let's look at this right here. False reports for facts. Let's look at the facts. So this is like, I don't know how legit this is, but let's read it. You have a 0.003221% chance of being falsely accused of rape. In comparison, your chance of being struck by lightning is slightly higher at 0.0083%. What are the facts? Due to the myth that false reports are common, many people, especially men, are fearful of being a victim of false report. This fear can cause people to be less empathetic towards victims and instead of emphasize with perpetrators, giving many the benefit of the doubt or assuming a perpetrator's innocence. Over 91% of sexual assault is perpetrated by men, and boys are 230 times more likely to be raped than falsely accused of rape. Good Lord. Women have 25% chance of being raped or sexually assaulted in their lifetime. 16.65% of children will experience childhood SA. Men have a 5.5556% chance of rape or sexual assault or SA in their lifetime. Remember that most sexual violence goes unreported, so these statistics are likely much higher in reality. The facts about reporting: 4 in 5 male victims will not report. 5 in 6 female victims will not report. 72% of adults who experience sexual abuse as a child do not tell anyone at the time of abuse. 5% of trans non-binary individuals experience sexual assault. 1 in 3 trans non-binary individuals never told anyone about their abuse. And this is by the SAAC, the Rape and Sexual Abuse Counseling Center, Darlington and County Durham. So they provided this right here. Let's see. This is a no. Let's watch this little video of this man telling his story. Falsely imprisoned for rape? For a rape he didn't commit. This is by the BBC. The wrong man, 17 years behind bars. You see this?
You don't see it coming. It's just poof, your life changes in an instant. On the morning of the 2nd of August, I was in Grimsby, about 8:15. There was a knock on the door. It's the police. What do they want? Open the door, yeah. Is it Mr. Malkinson? And straight away I thought, how do they know my name? Why? He said, we're arresting you for attempted murder and rape. I went, what?
A couple of weeks before the victim was attacked, Andrew was out riding pillion on a motorbike. 2 police officers decide to stop the bike that he's on. The interchange is quite amicable, but those 2 officers then decide that he bears a striking resemblance to the description of the attacker.
They seem dead set that it's me. The police asked me to go on an ID parade. Yeah, let's clear this up. Yeah, we'll go on an ID parade.
So this one right here is a different. This right here. What I gather so far is a man being accused by the police, falsely being accused by the police for rape. Interesting.
I thought, there's no way she'll pick me. On the next day, the duty solicitor was representing
me. So the police said he resembled the person.
Says, I'm afraid to say that the victim has picked you out of the ID parade. And I thought, what the fuck? I just burst into tears, I couldn't help it. I said, I never touched that woman. I don't know who she is.
I was asked to cover the court case. The kind of image that they gave of him was that this is a bloke who's a bit weird. He was an oddball, and that he'd been living abroad. It was a bit of
people, go watch the rest of it. So, what's his name? Several members of the police force need to go to jail. Never speak with the police. Taking someone's life like this should not come without consequences. I'm reading all the comments right here. Man. Anywho. I should actually, you know what? Let me rename. I can't rename the you know what? I just leave the title. But anyway, there's this next article. Man speaks of traumatic false rape accusation. This is all we're just learning some stuff. So a man falsely accused of rape has spoken of his experience after the allegation led him losing his job and the breakdown of his marriage. So this was posted up 2024. Emma Bailey, 42, told police a taxi driver had raped her during a journey from Tamworth to Warwick in March 2021, leading to the man's arrest. Warwickshire police said the accuser claims unravelled and detectives start investigating her for perverting the course of justice. Bailey of Chesford Crescent, Warwick, was jailed for 3 years and 9 months in September after committing an act that intends to pervert the course of justice. Whoa, that's... How many years does a rape accuser get? Like 10 years? Let's see. I'm going, how many years can... Let's look at this actually. So what's the sentencing council? Look at this sentencing council, people. This is 2020. The Sexual Offence Act 2003. I don't know how old this is. So it says trial only on indictment, maximum life imprisonment, offence range from 4 to 19 years. So a conviction of rape in the UK, especially England, where it carries a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. While life is the maximum, the actual sentence depends on the seriousness of the offence, with average custodial terms for rape often ranging from 4 to 19 years, though they can be higher. Bloody, just only 40. Okay then. I feel like if you accuse someone of rape, and dependent on the severity, and I think if your lies get unraveled, you should be sentenced for the same amount of years that you accused the man of, I think. Look at this one right here. So we're on Reed's. Help, I have been falsely accused of rape. So we're serious right now, people. We're kind of serious right now. Anywho, I'm your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me. And people, today's topic is, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? How many years this should do? Jordan Trengove was a typical 18-year-old joining a night out with friends on the 9th of March 2019. He had no idea at the time that his life was about to change forever thanks to being falsely accused of rape. The false accusations were made against him by Eleanor Williams, who in early January 2023 was found guilty of perverting the course of justice by telling malveillant, God, I need to get that. Let me get that word right. Let me pronounce that right.
Malevolent.
Malevolent people. That's it. I said malviolent. Malevolence. So anyway, Eleanor Williams, who in early January 2023 was found guilty of perverting the course of justice by telling malevolent lies about being trafficked. Bloody hell. I'm putting picketed on it. By an Asian grooming gang and making false rape allegations against a series of men, including Mr. Trengove. Mr. Trengove recently spoke to The Guardian about the high price he had paid after being falsely accused of rape. When you get false, being falsely accused of that, but for being a cat burglar and being a PDF file, that's the worst thing that can happen to a man. I'd rather be accused of murder of an adult. I'd rather be a serial killer. But that right there, because that's a stain. You know what? You need to have good character in the community, I think. And good people around you that know, because those are dark times. That's a time that will let you know who's really your friends, because everybody knows their friends, everybody knows people, everybody knows the ones that are spooky out here. I know some spooky man them. Listen to this. I know some spooky man them that out here that. What am I saying? If there's a day they came on the news, like a 6 o'clock news, people, listen to this. Oh shit. If there was a day on the 6 o'clock news, yeah, people, and it said, oh, this man has been accused, I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, because I know what he was like around the gal them. Some man moves spooky. That don't mean they're going to go off and do something. But if so happens I see them on the news and they got accused of such a thing, I'd be like, I'll just put two together. I think, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. I know you some spooky man like that. There's some spooky man out here. But if you behave yourself, and you're good with people, and you got a good rapport with people, and people know your character, you don't really truly know somebody or what they're like behind closed doors, you get what I'm saying? But if you got good character, you treat people good, then the people you know you will be 10 toes down with you, I say. But then, you know what, people? The Bible does say there's people out here who are wolves in sheep clothing. Anyway, let's read this. So Mr. Trengove recently spoke to The Guardian about the high price he had paid after being falsely accused of rape. He spent 10 weeks in prison on remand and had the word rapist painted on the side of his house. He now suffers from depression, post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of his imprisonment, and has at times been suicidal. See, that will mash up your mental. and you know you're innocent. You know you haven't done nothing. Get the ones who are really out here snatching up the cat people. Get the ones that's really snatching up the cat. Stop protecting the ones, because I know there's people out here that are protecting the ones that doing darkness on roads. You know who you are. I don't know any dark people like that. I don't have friends who move dark like that. You get what I'm saying? No way. We don't operate like that over here, no. Anyway, being falsely accused of rape or sexual assault can launch men into a nightmare of trial by social media, being shunned by the community and seemingly endless police interrogations. It is one of the most serious allegations you can face, and you must take it seriously. You may believe that if you tell your side of the story, the police will no, let me get that right. Is it contritely? Contritely, bloody. I went contritely, people. Shows you're very sorry. Okay, then. So you may believe that if you tell your side of the story, the police will contritely understand and send you off with an apology for taking your time. This is seldom the case, and people can be subject to protracted investigations for many months. It is vital you instruct an experienced sexual offense solicitor before you speak to the police. You have a right to legal representation at the police station, and you must secure expert legal advice and representation as soon as you can. Often, putting forward your defense clearly and accurately early on in the investigation will lead to investigations going no further. Solicitors specializing in sexual offense can assist in that process. So there's a bit of you get me? There's a bit of information. If you ever find yourself in such a situation, I tell the young man them people, I say, no, you know what? This brings up. Let me go back to where's that girl? God damn it! Let's go back to that lady. God damn it! Where is it? Ain't that there? God damn it, I lost it. Oh, here it is, I found it. Remember this? So, this lady, this mother of 3 kids, goes to a man's house 4 o'clock in the morning, leaving her kids at home. And it's far, people. He picks her up, takes her to a place. He's expecting sex, obviously, because what you're doing at a man's house, what you're doing to leave your kids to go to a man's house 4 o'clock in the morning to read. She thinking she's going there to read the Bible 4 o'clock in the morning. He's thinking, now I'm trying to pipe it down and send you home. About getting to know each other. Women get to know the man in the daylight. That's how you get to know a man. Get to know him in the daylight. Why are you going to his house 4 o'clock in the morning to get to know him? You damn lie. You knew she wants to get pressed down like a waffle maker. She want to get pressed down like a waffle maker. But I don't know. Maybe she's that dumb. Because she's that dumb to leave her kids 4 o'clock in the morning to go look a man other side of town. You know what I mean? Anywho, he's like, okay then, puts his clothes on, picks up her things, puts in the hand, puts her outside, close the door. That's it. This is from her mouth, you know. All men should do the same. If she thinks you like a sucker or whatever, all men should, that's what you need to do. If you're expecting something and she's not on the vibe, she has to go. And guess what? She's only saying she ain't accused, get me, then you don't get accused of nothing. Man put his clothes back on, she went on it, out the door, and that's it. If you're, what else? If you go to a girl's house and you touch her, you're rubbing her down, you're giving her the, you got your hand and you're giving her the rub down. You try to take the panties down. The panties trying to go down south. And she's like, no, can't do this. Pour the panties up, fix yourself, and leave the house. Nah, it's good. Yeah, I like you, but you know what? I don't want any, you know what? I'm going home, cause people, being horny can get you into trouble. Being horny can, you know how much man got into trouble for being horny? We just went through a cute, you get what I'm saying, people? Being horny can get you into trouble. If you're in the bed with the girl and you touch her up and you're giving her the rub down. People, you know the rub down? You know about the rub down? You're giving the girl the rub down. And she goes, oh, and you ask her, do you want sex? And she goes, I don't know. Or no, I don't know. Or put your clothes back on and leave the yard. Remember, there's no infinity stones out here for you to collect to rewind time. Because you got honey and it got you into trouble. Just you know what? Just go, nah. For another day. When she's comfortable. When she's willing to get me, when she's willing. You know what I mean? If she's not on it, if she gotta think about it, just leave the house, man. Just leave the house. Don't get you know what I mean? Being horny can get you into trouble. So let's look at this. What happens if someone makes a false allegation of rape against me? So the first notice you may receive that someone has accused you of rape is a knock on the door or a workplace by police. Officers will act quickly once they receive a rape allegation, as they need to mitigate the risk of evidence being disposed of or the accused fleeing into hiding. You will be asked to accompany the officers to the police station where they will interview under caution. You do not have to say anything. You do not have to say anything. You do not have to say anything. But it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Never, it says in your boards, never ever answer questions in an interview under caution without having an experienced rape defense solicitor present. I repeat, never ever answer questions in an interview under caution without having an experienced rape defense solicitor present. Let me say that shit one more time for the people who are hard of hearing. Open up your listening ears. Never ever answer questions in an interview under caution without having an experienced rape defense solicitor present. In most cases, the police can only hold you for up to 24 hours before they must either charge you with a crime or release you. This can be extended to 36 or 96 hours for accusations involving serious crimes such as rape. If the police do not have enough evidence to charge you but want to continue to investigate the allegations, they can release you on pre-charge bail, which is likely to be given with certain conditions attached. For example, you cannot travel overseas without telling the police. If you are released on pre-charge bail, you must comply with any conditions imposed on you. Whoa. So let's read this. This is important because the probably number one, they probably don't even teach this in schools, by the way. They probably even tell young lads, or just in general, this is the kind of stuff, information that needs to be taught in schools, by the way. How often is it just a workshop every year? I don't know. This is things like this you need to tell. But because not every child got good parents, by the way, to get good wisdom from. You get what I'm saying? What happens if I'm charged with rape? So the Prosecution Service, CPS, can only charge you with rape if it deems that there is enough evidence to provide a real possibility of a conviction and it is in the public interest to bring a prosecution. All criminal cases begin in the magistrate's court. As rape is an indictable only offence, you will not be asked if you wish to plead guilty or not guilty. Instead, your case will be transferred to the Crown Court for trial before a jury. It can take many months. So for what's his name, Benjamin Mendy, that was what 6 years or something. This was last year when he won his legal battle against Man City for his unpaid wages following his rape charge. But something, I saw it pop up on my timeline and I thought it was important to cover just to put it out there, just to cover it and just put out the information. And at the same time, whilst I'm reading this, I'm learning myself. Anywho, how can a criminal defense solicitor help me if I'm falsely accused of rape? Our solicitors will be at your side from the moment you instruct us. We can provide you with confidential advice at our offices and will be with you from the point that you are taken to the police station through your trial. Not only we provide practical and strategic advice concerning answering questions, but anyway, get yourself a rape defense solicitor if one is innocent. I'm talking about the innocent. I'm not talking to the cat burglars that really out here cat burgling. I'm talking about young men and men in general who are accused of such a crime, and nobody wants that label, because once someone puts that label on you, even after you are vindicated, you can't get back that time, that stress. You know what I mean? You know how much sleep you probably lose over that. and everybody and people that you don't know just looking at you thinking, you did it. Look at the number one. Look at the young Philly case. By the way, go look at the time, because no, he hasn't been convicted of anything. He had to fly back to Australia recently, and everybody, you see all the girls and everyone's going, he's the cat burglar. I coined that, people. I couldn't. I'm having jokes, but serious now. Innocent until proven guilty. Hasn't been proven guilty of anything. Like with this woman over here who was going to a man's house 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure in that young Philly case, he was at a club, from my memory, and correct me if I'm wrong, he was at a club, and I covered it on my YouTube channel, so go look for that. He was at a club now, and the girl was at the club. Look at young Philly right there, bloody hell. He met the girl at the club. The girl and him decide go back to the hotel after the club, which the club finished 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So again, what is a girl going back to the hotel 4 o'clock in the morning? Go home. Go back here. So this woman who had 3 kids, again, 3 kids, left the 3 kids at home to go get picked up by a man to go back to his house 4 o'clock in the morning. He thinking we're about to do the adult deeds. She's like, nah, we get to know each other. He puts on his clothes and puts her outside. You get back to your kids. Who told you to come out and leave you? If it's just a respect thing, I think disconnected people. If it's just a I just want to talk thing, then you can talk in the living room, right? And your kids will be sleeping upstairs. But you should have been bringing no lady. You should have been bringing no stranger to the house in the middle of the night anyway. Don't be doing that. So you knew you can't be that dumb to think that you're going to some man's house 4 o'clock in the morning and you ain't trying to free it up. You can get to know him in the daylight, and I bet he probably but anywho, so the girl goes to the hotel, and anyway, the aftermath is when you read the court case, there was bruises around the neck or something like that. My opinion, I think probably young Finn is one of the man them that's just too rough with gal. You know, you get the man when it comes to the deed, you're too rough with gal. The girl they're probably doing it or something. Maybe the girl probably changed her mind. He's probably too rough and whatever. I don't know. But what is the girl going to the hotel 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning? She should have went home. But people, I don't know. This is the internet court of public opinion. It's my opinion. But again, innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty. That's why he has to go trial. But then again, a black man in Australia, people. Would he get just? Would the trial be fair, people? That's the question. But no one, like I said, if there's before that, I never heard no one say anything about young Philly people. Before the accusation, and maybe I've missed it, but I ain't heard cause like I said, people, everybody knows dark people, but they don't say anything. That move weird and spooky when it comes to the gal them, and the gal them know who they are as well. but you're not going to speak their names because you know they're dark people. You don't get, you like, no. Because you know why you know about it, because you hear things about from other people. You hear the one story, the two story, then you go, oh, you know what? He's on that dark movement, but you can't prove nothing. It's not your business. Everybody knows the man then that will box a girl's face, people. You know who they are. Everybody knows the abuser, man. You know who they are. You know your bedroom beats on his baby mums or beats on the woman he's with and mash up their heads. You know who they are. You know who they are. Why can't you expose their man on the timeline and thing like that? He's scared, that's why. Or maybe the law ain't gonna do nothing. Because number one, people, the other day I read this man was found with 4,000 explicit photos of children and got a suspended jail sentence, people. And he has to do what, 200 hours of community service or something like that. That is some bullshit right there. But anywho, young Philly innocent until proven guilty. And that must be like, again. And what happens? Because I remember I screenshotted bare people's comments. So what happens if? The thing is, what happened? You know, that's why I said, just go home, man. Once you're done, you just leave the girl alone. Get me? Don't do no thing with no girl you don't know. You don't know like that. If she says no, leave her alone. People, hold on. So, anywho. Let's see what's going on. And what we got here. So we got this right here. Rejected petition. What's this? I want to find something. Nah, it's not that one. Oh, yeah. So people who remember Victoria Everest. People. Who remember that? Who remembers that lady? So, who remembers this? I forgot. I was meant to make a video on this. But who remembers this? Hold on. Hold on, people. Let me get back. I need to do something, man. I need to do something. You know what? We get back to this. Yeah, people, it's just my electrician. I thought, you know what I mean? Okay, I booked my electrician in, go check the electricity, you know what I mean? Anywho, people, let's get to this. Again, people, the question is, should false rape accusers be prosecuted and sent to jail forever? So let's look at this story, people. Let's look at this story right here. And this is where I've seen it. So this is the backstory. Let's look at this. Start from here. Let's start right here, people. A couple of years ago, I got told that a guy I know was being falsely accused of rape. He was on bail, and honestly, there was no way he would beat the case because the woman planned it very well. She invited him over, they had sex, then she went to her bathroom and called the police, accusing him of rape. So he got arrested at the scene in her house, whilst the evidence of his sperm was still inside her. Jeez. This guy was gonna go to prison of such an evil plan, but the one count of grape, I should say grape, but 2 counts. He would have got 12, god damn it, he would have got 12 years minimum. When I heard it, I felt sick. I had to try and help. I went to her gym and I made friends with her and worked my charm. It didn't take long before she eventually started bragging to me about the way she hurts men. I had my phone secretly filming the whole conversation, and the police dropped the rape case against the guy. Why? You need a friend like this, you know. This is a friend 10 toes down. That's how you know. That's what I was saying, people. When someone knows your character and you know, hell no, you ain't like that or whatever. Nah. You'd be surprised how many men get accused. Anywho, let's put my T right there. Anywho, I had my phone secretly filming the whole conversation, and the police dropped the rape case against the guy. We live in an evil world. Men really need to be careful with some women, you know. Yeah, you need to be careful. And that was the point. What's his name? Gucci Walker. So what was this now? So Victoria Everest Ekong lying about being raped and setting up her man. Can't make it up. She needs to be arrested for false claims, sent to prison. Let's look at this.
Their realizations.
I think you shouldn't go past 31 doing the toxic stuff. Yeah, because it's too much energy you're investing out.
That's what the therapist was saying yesterday. It's like, is it not exhausting?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not though.
So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years hurting men.
If you get with a woman like that says something like that, you're gonna be in a world of hurt people. But people, that's why God put the best pussy on the mad girl there. That's why God put the best pussy on the mad girl there. Girl, you a problem. I'm a home phone with you on there. Look like God put the best pussy on the mad girl there.
So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years hurting men. You enjoy it, and you're gonna keep going. But the energy that you're putting into that, you could triple your income. You could be doing other things. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. 2, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape charge. Can I tell you where? You're gonna have to put in energy to get a fake rape charge across. But if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you, and it'll be. Obviously, they will have medical.
Why? This is what? Yo, man was working it. Yo, sleep my man. Man did the reverse wolf with sheep clothing. Man was a sheep with the wolf clothing. You know them way there, people. Friend her up, get her to talk. People, the truth will set you free. Wicked. Wicked.
According to plan, it'll bounce back on you, and it'll be obviously they'll have medical.
I've done all there's evidence. I've been in my clothes. He banged me, babe. Like we had sex, yeah. And he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
No, so one was for an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't.
And so you. You accused him.
Have sex, but there was evidence to say that we have.
Alright, cool.
Wicked.
You can.
I don't care. I want.
Was it protect black queens, everyone? Should all black queens be protected? That's the question. Let me know. Black women, should this woman be protected? Or should she be sent to the sunken place?
You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was thinking. I thought about him.
Because I know I hate him because he's so much like me, and it annoys me.
But Victoria, listen to me carefully, yeah? Your skill is that you can detect a victim you want and rape them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim involved.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I've just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it means you got desperate that you weren't able to hurt him. You pulled a fake rape. You know what I'm saying? So
I know women that are just as wicked as this woman right here, people. I know women that are wicked like this. That will go to that kind of length to lie on a man or on just anybody.
So
that's still gonna hurt me.
And she got a son as well, you know. People, she got a son. So I heard. So women know when you have problems with men, yeah. Think about it. If you got problems with men and you come across a madman and he's mad in his head, ask if he grew up with his mom and his dad or just his mom. If he says he grew up by a woman, see, he was raised by this type of woman right here, people. Am I telling lie? I'm not telling no goddamn lie. No. Raised up by a mad woman. That's why you get a mad man.
Yeah. With an assault charge and a rape charge, he'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
Yeah, fair
he'll
enough.
Think
but
twice
it's
about
a fake rape charge. So what do you want from that though?
So what? The guy lies for a living. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. That's all. Let him continue lying for a living.
So it's all over some stupid tit for tat, but her head mad, people. Her head mad. She is looping that. She's looping her head, people.
That's what he does. He spins stories and sells dreams for a living. End of.
She's about to fall into the toxic acid and come out as the Joker, people.
So when a story spun on him, let him swallow that pill.
But I get your angle.
Yeah, I'm always gonna remember you, Miss Victoria Everest. How no? Did she do any jail time because of that? Let's see. So there's her. I don't even know, but apparently she's some big social influencer, sending you know that blackness of live healthy and this and that, people. But she's one of them girls that just mad in the head, but probably got the. She, like I said, people, look, that girl put the best pussy on my girl them. Look, that girl put the best pussy on my girl them. Yeah, you're a problem. So this man says right here, this is concerning, especially for someone who is supposedly helping people change their health on retreats while building a brand. Just goes to show off this app. People can be completely different. Her agenda is sick and she needs to be investigated. Definitely charged. Definitely. What else we got? Oh, this is, what's her name? Trinity Banks. What you gotta say?
Let's talk about this dirty bitch. Quick and fast. You is a wicked blood clot, yeah.
Wicked.
Victoria Everest.
Wicked.
Do you know how shocked I was today to
Boy.
come on my phone and see this whole palaver, this whole absolutely disgusting situation that's going on involving this gal? Because I've come across her and she sells online packages for health, well-being.
Yo, Trinity Banks is sweet, you know, people.
Spicy.
Yeah, it's just sweet, you know.
Spirituality, learning about, you know, alkalines, acidic foods, glowing from the inside in. She promotes going from this to this. You get me? That, yeah? The big mumpy thing she was to this here. And the whole time, a lot of women are flying all across the world to meet up with this girl and get trained by this health coach, fitness, well-being, somebody who in the same breath is having some form of sit down with somebody who clearly you don't fucking know well enough because they're here recording you. But I'm glad they did, because you're out here talking about fucking faking a rape situation and
blood fire, people. Just running her gums to any man. How long did it take for my man, that Gucci Walker, just to get the information? It couldn't be. To me, it seemed like day one. She's already running her gums about that. Yeah, you have to be sick in your head. If it's day one, you got that information out. You have to be sick in your head to think that that is delightful conversation to have with somebody you don't even know from a hole in the wall, people. That's mad. Go on.
what? It ain't a good look, sis. There's a special place in hell. Trust me.
Now she's not going to hell, she's going to the Phantom Zone, Yu-Gi-Oh people. No, the Shadow Realm. The Phantom Zone is a Superman thing. Nah, she can't go there. She's going to the Shadow Realm, Yu-Gi-Oh. All we need to just draw out Obelisk the Destroyer. Just draw them card out. Ram. You understand, people? Ram. Obelisk the Tormentor, not Destroyer.
For this, because there are women who have lied about men raping them and they actually didn't, and they're in prison for it now.
Yeah.
We have to call a spade a spade. There's been a lot going on the social media recently, but what we're not going to do is not speak on something like this, because this is ridiculous. This is someone who's pushing love and light and positivity and all of these things, but you're out here planning to do something like take a man down and take him to the cleaners because he had sex with you and didn't want to acknowledge you after. Man, them, you lot got to be careful. There's some wicked gal out here, and sometimes it's not adapting, but they are not going to take it as that. And they will ruin you afterwards. So be careful where you put your pussy clot hood, and stay away from women like this. Internet, take what you want from this situation. But
why, man? Lie she tell. Just look at her. Lie she tell. There you have a good look. What's this? What's this here?
Yeah, go
on. Okay, let's look at this right here. So let me repeat this again. Health influencer.
I'm outraged.
Health influencer. Have I got that already somewhere? So health, again, people, health influencer Victoria Everest makes false allegations of rape. This is last year, people. This is last year. Or was it year before? Be careful. Sadly, some women do make false allegations that can destroy a man's life. False allegations also harm women who have been assaulted, as people may not believe them when they want justice. A woman who makes a false allegation of rape deserves to be prosecuted by the law. No excuses. Let's look at this right here.
Women who lie about being raped should be prosecuted and jailed. I said what I said.
You and Jay.
Wait, I'm just
I thought there was more to that. But anyway, there you go. So this is what Winners Podcast. This is an old one. This is the TMC people. Music connoisseur. Head over there for your latest United Kingdom Negro music in hip hop, bip hop, and drilling. Winners Talking Podcast sits down with Gucci Walker, the man who filmed Victoria Everest confessing to making up a false rape allegation. He claims that the health and wellness influencer has sent multiple men to jail and that it was God that allowed him to complete his mission for exposing her. Yes, man was like Moses. Fair. Victoria, let my men go. That sound gay.
Pause.
Anyway, man came out. Moses saved the day. Let's look at this.
He wasn't on the mic. He got nicked in the yard.
Yeah, he got nicked in the yard, but he got bail, let's say. Yeah,
he got
but
bail.
He was going to trial with it.
He wasn't gonna bust it.
He was not. Yeah. So this, basically, you giving them the tape, bust the case for him.
He made sure the case. There's nothing more that could go
Another
on
thing
after that.
I wanted to clarify as well is that she said, I think I see a clip, because I ain't watched the thing, but she said I see a clip where she was saying that she got arrested. She got arrested and charged and she got probation. Was that for the false allegation?
Yeah, but I think that's cap, because in the video, when she's talking to me one-on-one, she said, I lined it up perfectly. I got him arrested in my house.
Yeah.
The way I played it, I played my chess move, all of that.
Wicked woman. My God.
Later on in the video she's done recently, she's saying my man never got nicked at all.
Yeah.
You can't. She even said 19 times she called the police about the same guy and they never helped. You're not calling the police 19 times about being in a relationship where you're being domestically abused, sexually abused, and they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
It's her stories that are just not really.
What do you know of her relationship with your brethren, Denzel?
My cousin's brethren.
Your cousin's brethren.
Yeah.
Why do you think she went at him like this?
She broke it down. We've all seen the video. She broke it down. You ain't seen part 2 of the video. I think that's what it is.
Oh, part 2's out?
Yeah. So part 2, she goes in.
Filmed her and exposed her, yeah. Say no more. So what's this? Victoria Everest just keeps digging a bigger hole for herself. She said the video was AI and not real. What's this talking about? That's something else. Anywho, let's see this right here.
Comment on relationships and situationships, but false rape allegations, I am outraged. Women who lie about being raped should be prosecuted and jailed. I said what I said. Women who lie about being raped should be prosecuted and jailed. This Victoria Everest, the evil, pettiness, vengeance to falsely accuse somebody you consensually slept with, then call the police on him while she's in the bathroom, knowing fully well there's nowhere for him to run. He's in the house, his sperm is in her, she's literally locked him down with all of the so-called evidence of sex, that the police and the prosecutors would have to run on her allegation, even though it is false. What women like Victoria don't seem to get in their thirst for vengeance, right, is that you harm women, the general public of women, you harm them far more than you're ever going to harm this single guy. Because is it not bad enough that survivors of rape have to go through so much because of women like her that make false allegations of rape, as though the system is not rigged enough against us? Like, what the hell? And why did she do it? Because she hates him. Because he made her angry. She was upset with him. I don't know, maybe he cheated on her, but cheating on you is not a freaking crime. He made you angry, so that's not a freaking crime. And she admits to cheating on him. Like, what is it? What the hell? And then I understand that apparently these rape allegations she's made, I don't know how true it is, so let's say allegedly. That allegedly, all of these rape allegations she's made are against black men. Now let me tell you, I don't care if the man is black, white, or brown. Making false rape allegations is evil.
And we end on that note right there. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, people. Let's first. We gotta do. People, we closing up soon. But if you want to answer the question, should false rape accusers be prosecuted? But we closing up, people. I want to close up with reading the Bible, people. Again, reading the Bible for grandma. Close off the stream and bless up everybody. So again, people, I read the Bible in honor of my grandmother. A Bible, a chapter a day. That's my New Year's resolution. So far, we've done 23. So everybody settle down. Settle down, settle down. Let me get the yeah, settle down, everybody. Settle down. Anyway, let's look at this. So, people, Genesis chapter 23, Sarah's death and burial. Sarah lived 127 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. So Sarah died in Kirjath Arba. This is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. Then Abraham stood up from before his dead and spoke to the sons of Heth, saying, I am a foreigner and a visitor among you. Give me property for a burial place among you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the sons of Heth answered Abraham, saying to him, Hear us, my lord, you are mighty prince among us. Bury your head in the choicest of our burial places. None of us will withhold from you his burial place, that you may bury your dead. Then Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land and the sons of Heth, and he spoke with them, saying, If it is your wish that I bury my dead out of my sight, hear me, and meet the Ephron. Let me get that right there. These Hebrew names, you know. Man, it's gonna pop up.
Ephron,
okay then. So meet with Ephron, the son of Zohar, for me, that he may give the cave of Machpelah, which he has, which is at the end of his field. Let him give it to me at the full price as property for a burial place among you. Now Ephron dwelt among the sons of Heth, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the presence of the sons of Heth, all who entered at the gate of his city, saying, Now, my lord, hear me. I give you the field and the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of the sons of my people. I give it to you. Bury your dead. Then Abraham bowed himself down before the people of the land, and he spoke to Ephron in the hearing of the people of the land, saying, If you will give it, please hear me. I will give you money for the field. Take it from me and I will bury my dead here there. And Ephron answered Abraham, saying to him, my Lord, listen to me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between you and me? So bury your dead. And Abraham listened to Sephram. And Abraham weighed out the silver for Ephraim, which he had named in the hearing of the sons of Heth 400 shekels of silver, currency of the merchants. So the field of Ephraim which was in the Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was in it, and all the trees that were in the field which were within the surrounding borders were deeded to Abraham as a possession in the presence of the sons of Heth, before who went in at the gate of his city. And after this, Abraham buried Sarah, his wife, in the cave of the field of let's get this right here. Is he called Machpelah? Machpelah. Maybe it's called Mach. The Machpelah. Okay, then. Oh my God, the pop-up. We know it's gonna pop up, people. Cancel that bitch like Nino.
Machpelah.
Machpelah. I think I got it right first time, innit? Machpelah. Abraham buried Sarah, his wife, in the cave of the field of Machpelah before Mamre, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field and the cave that is in it were deeded to Abraham by the sons of Heth as property for a burial. So people, Genesis chapter 23. Thank you, everybody. And people, that's it, man. Thank you for joining me. But on that note, don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub. Was it Thursday? Next Tuesday would be the crime news again, people. So Tuesdays and Thursdays is going to be crime news. And Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Fridays is pop culture headlines, people. Don't forget to check out the channel for all the other videos. I'll be dropping shorts and all of that. Give me your feedback. Give me your questions, your answers, your opinions. But anyway, people, I'm out of here. I got a long day. You take care of yourselves. And don't forget, I got the tea on the table. And don't forget to check out goddamn... Go get your mug right here, people. If you want a mug, go get your mug now right here, people. The official mug. Look at this. And that's what it is. How about a nice hot cup of I don't give a fuck.
Shit.
Yep. Go check that out, people. I'm gone, everybody. In a bit. Until next time. Ciao. See ya.